Yeah, Sanders Shedeur Sanders. This is your boy, man, Mike, coming at you guys with yet another NFL draft prospect. All right, so this is a question from JB. All right, and the question is Deion Sanders. All right, Deion Sanders, Shedeur Sanders. There's been a lot of up and down and a lot of conversation in regards to Shedeur Sanders and whether or not he's going to be drafted. Not only by the Saints, but if he's going to go 1, 2, you look at a lot of teams, maybe like the Browns. These guys could quite possibly draft a quarterback. Cam Wood, all these guys that are in the draft, the quarterbacks, the Jackson Darts of the world. The Jackson Darts have been going up the draft boards and whatnot, and quite frankly, there are a lot of people that feel like Deion Sanders. All right, if he should be taken by the New Orleans Saints, and whether or not Deion Sanders will pull, look, we know he got a lot of power in the NFL. He got a lot of friends in the college game. So Deion is well liked all over the place. So Shedeur Sanders, will he pull his card? Will he use his dad's his power? Will he use it to kind of send him to the right team, to a team that he wants to go? I don't know. Will he pull the Eli Manning card? I don't know. Me personally, I don't think it will happen. But if you're looking at a team like the New Orleans Saints, man, I think if I were Deion Sanders, Shedeur Sanders, I would absolutely try. I would damn sure do it. Why? Is it because just the Saints just an absolute mess. And if you're looking at this from a standpoint of Shedeur Sanders as what's best for him in his career, I don't think the New Orleans Saints is going to do what's best for him. Now, if you look at the Saints, not me being an Atlanta Falcon fan, but I'm looking at this unbiasedly, the Saints have done the right thing in regards to building around a guy like Drew Brees. They have a history of putting weapons around him. They know how to get certain players and create a pretty good offense. They know that, but they've struggled, and I mean struggled mightily with their salary cap. I know a lot of people besides like Mike, they always have money. Yeah, they have money, but if you're looking at them now, these guys are like $20-30 million in debt. So for me personally, man, I don't think that Deion Sanders will block the Saints to take Shedeur, but if I was Shedeur, I would definitely do it. I'm not going to no damn New Orleans Saints, especially when they got a young coach. And I know, you look at him, for the most part, he's done a wonderful job, being the offensive coordinator for the Eagles, and killing. Look, I think he's a good offensive mind, but he's inexperienced. And I don't think, for me personally, if I'm Shedeur Sanders and I'm Deion Sanders, I'm pulling that card. I'm pulling that card. Again, it goes back to what's best for Shedeur Sanders. And quite frankly, at this particular time, at this point in time, I'm looking at the New Orleans Saints. You got Derek Carr. You got to figure out whether or not he's going to be here. I doubt he's going to be in the NFL. You look at the money that they're going to pay him. Are they going to trade him? He's going to stick around. He's going to be the guy that, for Shedeur, help Shedeur and develop Shedeur. Like look, a lot of this, there's a lot of questions. But for me personally, I'm not going to the Saints. They're a team, in my opinion, at this point in time, I think they should rebuild, but the Saints, they see themselves in a different light. So for me personally, will Deion Sanders allow the Saints to draft Shedeur Sanders? Look, I think he's going to do this. I'll say this. I don't think Deion Sanders will pull Eli Manning and a Manning family, where he's not going to allow, or he said he's not going to pay for the Saints if the Saints draft him. I don't think it'll happen, but anything is possible. So at the end of the day, will he allow the Saints to draft him? I'm going to say no. just on that. But Deion Sanders could possibly say to Shedeur, you're going to have to earn your right. You're going to have to earn your way without me being in the middle of your career. He could quite possibly say that. But let me know what you guys think about that. If you think Deion Sanders is going to pull in Eli Manning, comment below. But this is your boy, man, Mike. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment on what you want your boy to do more of, whether Atlanta Falcons, NFL content, or even wrestling content. Leave a comment below.